Hello, Hofstra fans, and welcome to the W. Mason Coach Report with head women's lacrosse coach Shannon Smith. Shannon, how are you?
I'm doing well, Stephen. How are you?
Good. Well, I think you're doing great because it's time for conference play, right? No better season than conference season, right?
Super excited. Month of April's here. Conference play is here, and our whole program, coaches and players, we're really excited to get started.
Yeah, you said it. April's here, conference plays here. You haven't played a conference game in almost 2 years, so this is a wild time, obviously. But let's get into it. Your team coming off a narrow loss to number 6 Stony Brook. What'd you take from that game as positives, and what do you think you can work on from that game?
We played super hard for a full 60 minutes against Stony Brook. I thought defensively we played well. We took a lot away from what they wanted to do. I thought we dominated on the draw controls. We rode super hard. I thought we got a lot of great looks on offense, but we had a lot of great looks that we left on the table. Open cutters, didn't finish some of our shots. Our man up, we can't go 1 for 5 on man up. So there's a couple of things that we need to execute better. And I'm glad that we got the film. We got an opportunity to learn from it and continue to build upon it for our first game this upcoming Saturday in conference.
Yeah, you mentioned offensively, and you really got a strong team effort. There was a bunch of people involved offensively, whether goal scoring or assist. Is that obviously something you're hoping continues into April and the conference slate?
Yeah, we need a lot of production from a lot of people. We've been emphasizing this whole entire week that if you're a midfielder or an attacker on the offensive side of the field, it's really time to step up and produce and finish. So I think that's one thing that we're really focusing on is the production from everyone across the board, whether it's a goal and assist or the right movement with cut throughs and activation on the backside. So a lot of discussion on a lot of emphasis on it this week. And, hopefully our hard work pays off for us on Saturday.
One player who's had a solid couple of games against two highly ranked teams is Taylor Manella. What have you seen from her that's allowed her to be really successful these last couple of games?
Yeah, I think just Taylor has just started to play better. I think we had a slow start in the beginning of the season with Taylor, and she's been putting a lot of extra work with Coach Justin, with footwork and conditioning, and then on the field itself at practice, really having her head up, moving the ball, doing a good job. So hopefully we can have that continue as we move forward because she's a weapon that our team needs, and we need her to have a lot of production for us to be successful.
And on the defensive side of the ball, Shannon Boyle and Sabrina Crisadero have really stepped up as of late. Have you seen the same as well from those two?
Yeah, Shannon and Sabrina, they're two lockdown defenders for us. So it's two kids that we can always rely on the defensive side of the field to shut down opposing teams' top players for us, and they've been doing a great job. So we're super excited about that. They've been putting a lot of work in, and Shannon does a really great job for us as well with clearing the ball in transition and really just holding the whole defense to a very high standard. She holds herself to a high standard, and it's been really exciting to see that from her and the growth in her leadership as well.
And your goalie, Jess Smith, was CA Defensive Player of the Week, had her strongest game of the season. What was she able to do in that game against Stony Brook that you kind of hope moves forward here to help her become an elite goalie and help you guys succeed?
Yeah, she made a lot more saves for us, and was communicating, was seeing the ball better. We had a nice little conversation in the middle of that week, and we just kind of told her we needed more from her in the cage. We're not going to be successful unless we have more saves coming from our goalkeeper. So I think she really stepped up to the plate, took the conversation to heart, and is working super hard outside of practice right now. So we need that to continue from Jess because we're going to need to be strong up the middle of the field.
And this week, you have just one game on the schedule. You, as we mentioned, open CA play against longtime rival Drexel. What are the challenges Drexel shows for your team, and what are the keys to succeeding this weekend?
Drexel's been having a really great year. They're a tremendous team on offense. They can score a lot of goals in bunches and quickly. They got three big guns on their team. So we got to make sure that we're really locking down Grady and Schneiderith and Harris on their offensive side of the field. They really rely on them, and they're dominant players. They've been playing super well. Been watching them play since they were freshmen. So that's going to be a challenge for us defensively. We need to do well on the draw controls. That's going to be another big factor in this game. And then, whatever they throw at us, defensively, us offensively, we really have to be able to handle the pressure, finish our shots, and have a lot of great ball movement and off ball movement as well.
And last question, Shannon, it's senior day for 7 incredible members of your program on Saturday. What are your thoughts on this group and kind of what they've done for your program?
This video is not going to be long enough to really thank those 7 seniors and everything that they have done. We got 3 super seniors and 4 seniors who are actually seniors. And, collectively as a group, they've done so much for this program, really changing the culture of our program, getting our program back on the map, and making this a program where we're competitive in the CAA year in and year out. The expectation is to win. And I know for them, a big win on Saturday will mean a lot, but more importantly, the CAA championship this year. So I know that collectively, that's what that group is focused on. And, I think for them, that will be like a really great present for them, right? Winning the CAA tournament and getting into the NCAA tournament. So they just mean so much. They're great kids, both on and off the field, tremendous leaders, work so hard academically, great teammates. The team really relies on them, both on and off the field. And it's been really fun to watch them grow up over there 4 or 5 years that they've been here.
Well, Shannon, we wish you good luck this weekend against Drexel, and we'll talk to you again next week.
Thanks, Stephen.
Thank you. And thank you, Hofstra fans, for joining us for the W. Mason Coach Report with head women's lacrosse coach, Shannon Smith.